Elaine for success.com. When you want to select a business, we've talked about franchises, we've talked about purchasing a pre-owned brick and mortar, we've even talked about starting your own brick and mortar business. Today let's talk about a home-based business. A home-based business is probably going to cost you a lot less to start. It'll cost you less because A, you're not purchasing a pre-owned business, you're not purchasing and paying franchise fees, and you're not paying a percentage of your gross income to the franchise parent company, or as the case of when I had my bakery in a ski resort, I paid a percentage of my gross to the owner of the shopping mall where my bakery was located. You're not paying those costs if you have a home-based business. And quite frequently, a home-based business can start out at a few $100s as opposed to hundreds of thousands of dollars. So it can be a huge difference there. Now, with a franchise, a brick and mortar business, you're going to be paying for the physical space where your business is located. You're either renting, leasing, or buying a building or a unit. With a home-based business, you're probably having a room in your house. Obviously, you don't have additional cost for rent or additional cost for utilities if you're having it at your house. Also, with a brick and mortar or a franchise, you're going to have equipment to run the business. You're going to have office equipment. You're going to have office supplies. With a home-based business, you don't have the additional business equipment, and probably the office equipment you're going to need, you already have. You have a computer, you have a telephone, you probably have a printer. So you have most of that already, so your cost is lower. You're going to want a good telephone headset. You probably don't have that, but we're talking $30 to $50, so that one's not a big issue. Now, with a home-based business, you're going to have more flexibility of hours. Instead of being gone 6-7 days a week at another location for long hours, you can be working from home, and you can flex it in and around everything going on with either your current job if you decide to start part-time, or in and around your family requirements. Now, being home with a home-based business also has a problem with that. Because you're here, you're more easily distracted. There's the laundry, there's the trips to the kitchen, there's the kids coming in. You have more distractions than you would if you were working away from the house. Now, another thing you want to consider with a home-based business is look at the Attorney General's reports. Know very carefully, do you have a great deal of complaint against that company? That's going to affect your current and your future earnings. You want to look carefully at that. You also want to look at the compensation plan. In the case of many MLMs, you have little tiny commissions. It may be $25 or in some cases even less. And it's going to cost you the same amount of time, effort, and advertising dollar for a $25 commission as it is a $4,500 or even a $9,000 commission. So you want to look carefully at that so you make certain you're going to have a good return on your investment. That's really important, particularly if you're tight on cash right now. You may not have years to build up a downline in order to have the residual commissions start adding to your monthly income. So look carefully to know that you're making the right decision for you for this time. This is Elaine from Colorado, Elaine4success.com.